We're going to go through what is the definition of an outlier and finding one way to find the outliers in an example. So just go ahead and pause and read. All right, the way that I'm going to teach you in this example to find the outliers if they exist is taking quartile 3 plus 1.5 times IQR. If you remember, IQR equals the length from quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Any numbers that fall above this value would be considered an outlier. The other equation is taking quartile 1 minus 1.5 the IQR. Any number that falls below that would be an outlier. So let's go ahead and do an example. So here are some data points of temperatures. And we have the temperatures in numerical order. So there are the objects and what the temperatures were. You probably can tell already most of the values fall between 69 degrees and 73. And there's one way over here at 300 degrees. So we're going to save a little bit of time. We've already taught you how to find the 5-number summary. So I've done a little shortcut here for us. So to find the median, remember the median is the middle. So the middle is 70 plus 71 divided by 2. So this is your median, quartile 2. Now we want to find the quartile 1. So the median was right in here. So now to find the quartile 1, you take the halfway, which would be 70 and 70 degrees, divided by 2, and you get 70. So there's your quartile 1. Now we're going to find quartile 3. So again, here was your median. Find the middle, 71 and 72. Add them up and divide by 2, and there is your quartile 3. What we're going to work with to be able to find the outliers is these two numbers right here, quartile 3 and quartile 1. So let's head down. First thing you want to do is you want to find the IQR. So you're going to take quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So quartile 3 was 71.5. Quartile 1 was 70. So we get 1.5. So the IQR is 1.5. The length from quartile 3 to quartile 1. All right, now we're set to go see if there are any outliers. All right, so what we're going to do is take quartile 3, which is 71.5, plus 1.5 times the IQR. The IQR again was 1.5. So we'll go ahead and simplify this equation. 71.5 plus 1.5 times 1.5 is 2.25. Add those up, and you get 73.75. So any number that falls above that number, 73.75 degrees, is considered an outlier. So if we head back up, we kind of already talked about it again. Here is 73 degrees, so that's still good. Anything above 73.75 is now considered an outlier. So there's one number in there that's greater, which is 300 degrees. So we say 300 degrees is an outlier. It skews our data. All right. The next thing is to find any numbers below. So we'll say quartile 1. So 70 minus 1.5 times IQR 1.5. 70 minus 2.25. And we get 67.75. So let's see if there's any numbers that fall below 67.75. Well, here's 69, 67.75. There are no numbers that fall below that. So there are none in the below category, none here. So we only have one outlier of 300 degrees.